Mind Your Health. That's the name of our series, now dedicated to mindfulness. And in this part 1, we look into how the military is adopting yoga. I find out why their leading medical experts believe this should be the norm for everyone in uniform. From the front line to the coastline.
Our big toes are touching.
This not the typical image associated with our nation's military.
And if sitting is not comfortable, please move to the chair.
According to health experts at Naval Hospital Balboa, mindfulness and yoga should be part of a service member's routine.
It could be prescribed to everyone, just as all the different wellness programs could be prescribed as far as exercise or good nutrition.
That's because here on the mat, case after case, wounded warriors gain strength after being broken.
Helped me kind of reintegrate back into the community because I was doing a lot of isolating and not being very social.
Navy Corpsman Second Class Jennifer Starks has PTSD. 12 years in the military, 2 deployments, time on a carrier, all damaged her in a way she admits now requires repair.
To come back and there's not really a transition. It's like you're deployed and now you're not. And now you're supposed to act normal and act like nothing happened on your deployment. It's not easy.
But she never thought yoga would be the answer.
I said, I can barely chew gum and walk straight. My coordination's not that great.
But with the guidance of Betty Mikhailovich-Krog,
It's a medication. All the side effects are good.
she's turned yogi.
You take a dose, it works for a few hours, next day you need another dose.
Alongside fellow wounded warriors who may not all show their injuries, but inside they are healing.
Down on the mat.
I broke my hip. I was in a motorcycle accident. For a while, I couldn't walk or anything. It just helped me with my mobility, my strength.
While other military bases and hospitals have incorporated yoga as a form of treatment, this here is very unique to San Diego to be able to do this out at the beach.
Breathing through your nose.
The Naval Hospital Balboa also offers yoga at the hospital on base. Those suffering some of the most severe injuries are treated with gentle moves.
Now begin to gently deepen your inhale.
Moves a man like Master of Arms Second Class Emilio Rodriguez is grateful he can perform.
I don't know if I'll be able to make it or not.
He hurt his neck, back, and arms during tactical training in South Carolina.
Many discs with protrusions and damages to it.
Discs in his lower back collapsed. He then lost feeling in his legs.
With yoga, I've been able to feel more relief and better.
Rodriguez can finally stretch and rotate his legs.
And still looking forward for another successful tour.
It's this undying will to heal combined with creative remedies that results in success stories.
The command has seen a lot of benefit.
And several studies back the benefits. In a Rand Center military health study for deployed troops in 2008, troops who took 9 weeks of yoga showed improvement in reduced stress, improved mental health, and quality of life. In a recent study by the Department of Defense and Harvard, veterans and combat troops showed improvement in PTSD symptoms after practicing yoga for 10 weeks.
By the time we're done with yoga here, it's like we're starting fresh.
Whether they're suffering from PTSD, are amputees, or as in many cases both, they are discovering hope. Proof even the mightiest of the military, who might have gone through some of war's worst nightmares, can gain strength one breath at a time. I do want to mention I wrote this Mind Your Health series as part of my involvement in the 2015 California Health Journalism Fellowship. That's a program of USC's Annenberg School of Journalism. Be sure you join us back here tomorrow at 4 for part 2. We look into how people in the medical field incorporate meditation into their practice, both in med school and in the doctor's office.